Hello friends, how are you? I am Noor, and in today's session I will just introduce how we can maintain state inside the React.js function components. We will see in more detail in our upcoming videos about the state, how to manage the state management. We will see how to use the Redux for the state management inside the whole application. But in this video, I will just touch how to manage a state inside the React.js function component. So let's me basically move to one of our component that we created. Okay, let's me move towards the header. Okay, now it is our basic React.js function component. Let me also remove the top header, so we have just a very simple vision. Okay, so for maintaining a state inside React.js function component, basically we are using use state. Okay, so use state is a hook, and again you will be confused that what is a hook. So hooks are basically functions, and there are different kind of hooks that we are using in React.js application. We can also create our own hooks according to the needs and requirements of the clients. In the coming videos, we will also see in more detail about the hooks, but just for the purpose of this video, I will tell you that we are using use state for maintaining the state inside the React.js function component. Let's suppose, uh, let's we create a simple use state variable. So create a use state uh, hook or variable inside the function component. So you have to type keyword constant and then bracket. You have to define here the variable name. Okay. So let's me total seconds, and here uh, it will be your variable name, and here you have to define a function, any function. So it is a good practice to give a function with this name. Just type set and then again the variable name and make it capital. Okay, so it will be the function. For the time, just keep in mind that it is your variable and it is the function name. Okay, and then you have to type use state. You can see that the use state is not imported, but if I click on these, the use state will be imported. Let's me click. You can see that the use state is imported from React. So use state is basically a hook for maintaining the state inside the function component. Okay, now let's me give here a value by default 0 to this variable. So you can pass here the default value. So the default value of the total seconds use state variable will be 0, and here in the is the function name. Let's suppose I want to update the value of this variable, then I have to use this function inside my application, inside my function. Okay, now let's me give okay, I have to use these total sequence um, inside my HTML. Okay, so h5 total sequence. Okay, no, you will be aware, and I show you in one of our previous video how to access the JavaScript variables, JavaScript code in the HTML. So it is the basic way. You have to use the curly braces, and then you have to give the variable name. Okay, Control S. Let me go to the browser. You can see the total second is equal to 0. Okay. Now let me change the value of the state variable using the use effect hook. Okay, now I have to copy this code. Let me paste here. Now I will tell you about, let me move this code for the time. So use effect is again a hook that will be triggered when the complete component is loaded inside the browser. If you are aware about the jQuery, here we are using the document.ready. If you want to trigger any kind of JavaScript code, once the document is ready in any traditional application, that we are using document.ready. So same in React, we are using the use effect hook. If we want to trigger any kind of activity once this component is ready inside the browser, right? Now I want to increment the value of this total second variable once my component is ready. Okay. Now I will create here a timer by using the set interval. It is the pre-built JavaScript function. So I will use these functions set total sequence. Okay. Now I will just add 1 to the previous value of the secant. Okay, so it is the way to use the arrow um, I mean operator. It will just append a 1 to the previous state of the total sequence. Okay, so I have to trigger the set total sequence after 1000. After 1 second. Okay, it is in milliseconds, so 1000 millisecond is equal to 1 second. If I am not right, if there is any if I'm wrong, then you can correct me in the comment. Okay, now here I will clear the interval once this component is unmounted from the browser. Okay, now let me just save, and I have to show you in the use effect is not defined, right? So I have also to import the use effect enter. You can see that the use effect is imported. Now let's me go to the window. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so basically this code is incremented the value of the total seconds by 1 after 1 second. Okay, if I just increase a little the time, I will decrease. Okay, so to 500, 500 is equal to zero point 0.5 second. Okay, now it will know in increase in a fast way. So this was a basic way how you can create the use state variables and how you can use. You can see that I use in my HTML, and here I am also updating the value by calling this function. Okay, so this was about it was the end of this video. In our next video we will touch another topic. uh, Thank you for watching the video. Goodbye.